Innovating efficiently and fostering an innovative spirit were key themes discussed at the International Meeting on Business and Management Innovation, held at IESE in collaboration with FECYT, the Spanish Foundation for Science and Technology. Two directors of the event, Joaquim Vilà and Pedro Nueno, suggest some ways that managers can promote a culture of innovation throughout their organizations.
What we have experienced by looking at different companies that somehow are preeminent companies, highly recognized as innovative companies, is that there are a number of factors that we call pillars that somehow sustain this innovative culture. Basically, we are referring to stretch or ambition. It's clear that a company that does not have ambition will never have a will to innovate and change the rules of the game.
An innovative culture has some peculiar aspects or some common elements, and this is that, for example, innovation, creativity is a value.
Another may have to do with trust, confidence. Trust basically has to do with the fact that management has to trust the collaborators, the people that they employ, in a way that they have the freedom to experiment. Another pillar will basically have to do with support. And basically what we mean here is that management has to allocate time, resources, in a way that sends a clear message that they are supporting people involved in creativity, innovation, somehow people that are maverick, that normally are not very well treated by the rest of the organization.
Trying things is part of the culture. You will not be penalized by making an error when you are trying some things, because sometimes innovations cannot be really defined as new solutions until some trial and error has taken place.
The last pillar would have to do with discipline. Discipline and commitment.
Initiative being respected as a value, creativity being respected as a value, knowing what is going on in the industry and also in industries that might be interesting for us.
Innovation will take place only to the extent that people perceive that there is a clear and questioned undisputed commitment by top management to innovation, from protecting those that have ideas, delivering and responding to the demands that they may have. The best way to get into the innovative culture is by deploying a process that somehow delivers results as you progress. The examples that are out there suggest that changing relationships, changing people, deploying the process normally depends at the very least 1 year. The normal even goes around 3 and 4 years. With this downturn and crisis, what happens is that you perceive that the companies are not willing or they cannot invest the amount of time and resources that this demands. There are more, you could say, catalytics or catalytic driving forces that energize, that dynamize the companies, and they encourage the companies to progress. These are capsules, pills, as we call it, that somehow are easy to swallow, and somehow they convey a message to the management teams that it pays off. We get some results out of this, so the commitment is going to increase.